Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I filmed this eyeshadow look. I really love how this all came out. Originally I was going to do green instead of the neon, but I got the neon in the mail, so I was like, buy green. So I had to throw on the neon, and I really love how this all turned out. If you'd like to see how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching. And to start off this tutorial, I have already primed my eyelids with the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 0.5. And now I'll be taking the James Charles X Morphe palette, and I'm going to dip into that blue shade. And I'll also be dipping into the Morphe 35B palette, and I'll also be taking that blue shade, and I'm going to mix the two on a blending brush, and I'm going to start packing that to the inner section of my crease. And for the outer corner of my crease, I'm going to take a small blending brush, and I'm going to dip into the James Charles palette again, and I'm going to take that light purple shade, and I'll be dipping into the Morphe 35B palette and taking the purple shade in that palette as well, and kind of creating my own color. I'm going to be going back and forth between both of these palettes in this tutorial, and once I have all that packed into my brush, I'm going to start stamping and blending into my crease. And now that I've placed that purple shade down, I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and dip into the hot pink shade and a little bit of the purple shade, and I'm going to start diffusing that into my crease and creating a seamless blend. And now for the blue portion of my crease, I'm going to take the same palette I used, and I'm going to dip into a little bit of the blue and the white back and forth to create kind of a light blue shade. That's what really works with colored eyeshadows, is using a white base to create a lighter shade, if that makes sense. And I'm going to be using that on a small blending brush and start diffusing the blue. And now that we have our crease shades down, I'm going to start cutting out my crease, and I'm going to start kind of with a half cut crease and kind of slowly cut out the end. I really like to add a little tail with the cut crease. It's kind of like a half cut crease and an actual cut crease mixed together, and I really like that technique, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for today's video. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp that out with the P. Louise base. For this part, my camera actually ended up dying, so I'm super sorry about that, but I went ahead and filmed my other eye. And I'm going to start basically cutting out the same area that I did, but I'm just going to go over the top as if I were to line the top of my crease. And I'm going to go ahead and do that area first, and then I'll set it with the neon pigment. And for the neon, I'm going to pick up quite a bit of pigment on the M224 brush, and I will be setting that and pressing that in. And now that we have that set with the neon, I'm going to go ahead and cut my new crease, and I'm going to take the P. Louise base in the shade Rimmer 0, and I'm going to start cutting out right below the neon. And before I set my lid, I'm going to pick up that same brush I used for the purple, and I'm going to go ahead and start diffusing that in kind of a V shape at the end of my crease, and then I'll be doing the same with the blue and slowly blending that in. And now I'll be taking the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to pick up the green shade with my finger, and I'm going to go ahead and set that area between the blue and the neon. Then picking up that same brush that I used for the neon, and I'm going to go over my inner corner and my liner once again, just to make it a little more bright. And I felt like this look needed a little something more, so I went ahead and got these little craft glitters and applied them to my inner corner. And now for my under eyeshadow, I'm going to take the same brush I used for the purple and that same shade, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the outer corner of my crease. And then I'll be taking the blue shade and applying that for the rest of my area of my under eye. And then for my inner corner, I'll go over with the neon again. And I'll be taking my Mario Badescu lavender facial spray and spraying my brush. And then I'll be taking my mascara and applying that to my lashes. And then I'll be taking my liner, and I'll be applying a little thin line on my lash line for my lashes. Now I'll be picking up that same brush that I sprayed, and I'm going to take the Anastasia X Amrezy highlighter, and I'm going to highlight the high points of my face, starting with my cheekbones, and then I'll be diffusing that with a fluffier brush. Now picking up this NYX liner in the shade Vivid Blossom on my little star stamp, I'm going to go ahead and stamp a star right in this highlighting region outside my eye. And then I'll be going over that with the green neon liner right on the edges of the star. And then I'll be spraying my face with the Mario Badescu lavender facial spray, and I'll be pressing that in with my Morphe beauty sponge. Alright guys, and that completes this look. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I really love how this all came out. I am so glad I did the neon instead of the green. The neon came out so much better in my opinion. And I love the little mylar strips. I think it adds just a cute little addition, and it catches the light really well, so I love that. And not to mention, it kind of goes with my nails a little bit. My nails have a little mylar strips in them, and I've always loved it in my inner corner, so now that I have it on my nails, I just feel like it's necessary. So anyway, any makeup product I used will be in my description below. You can follow me on both Twitter and Instagram, both at rosaxrobles. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.